Alrighty, what's on? Rather a pretty place, actually. And I thought you just lived. No, there's still bugs. Never mind. More full day, I guess. Bugs!
Up top on the roof.
Oh.
Ladder out back.
I spotted. I need to be careful not to hit the little awning. Hey. Hey.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, Max.
Thank you for showing up and stuff.
And stuff. I mean, I'm assuming you need a bit more than just a person to be with you. You have Hazzy.
Like I told you, I just don't want to stress him out. I mean, he's starting to understand what I've been doing, but he doesn't know the full extent.
Suppose.
I've been starting to have dreams and visions about my son again.
Oh, Christ. Even despite everything going on.
I see him. Despite everything, I still see him. I still miss him anytime there's mention of him.
You still got that
The
pain.
worst part is, Omzi, I'm sitting here. Do you want to know what I've been doing for 3 hours every single day when I wake up?
What?
I go to a sanctuary. The one place where only me and him can actually go.
And hope he shows up.
Yes.
Shite.
And here's the thing. I already got told by Cookie that, yes, he'll show up eventually.
Just a matter of when.
Omzi. He's slowly fucking dying.
I wasn't aware of that.
I can fucking sense it. Every time I get a vision, he gets worse and worse by the fucking day. His mind is going blank. Everything.
Shite.
I'm losing my fucking son. And meanwhile, what's going on? Happy's not doing fucking shit.
She's stuck with her own problem. And I know why.
Like fucking exactly. Apparently,
why.
the adoption doesn't even care.
What?
Or a mother at that.
Probably because she's busy under some void demon spell.
I don't fucking care at this point.
Frankly,
I'm honestly getting the horrible thought of going into that fucking castle and ripping him out.
I'm honestly wondering whether or not to tell you when I'd be doing something that likely gets Happy involved, so that you have a moment.
I don't care. The only thing that I really care about is my fucking kid. And all I know is he's slowly being lost by the fucking day. He's getting worse, more cracks are appearing, his mind's slipping away, I bet he's not even intelligible anymore.
Well, because of that fucking void puppeteer. Sure. I already know that... Max.
I need to ask you a serious question. Am I even a good mother anymore?
I wouldn't know. I don't exactly have a frame of reference, considering my own mother's not exactly around no more. I already know the worst thing a parent can have is outliving their kid. I know that.
There is one thing I can do, but it's just depending on what happens. This whole situation.
I don't know whether it's a scenario of, I don't know, finding a way into his dream and finding a way to pull him out or whatever.
I'm locked out.
Don't you have somebody else? Sure, you travel the bloody realms. You travel the Bally Dream realm. Surely you
I
found
tried to
somebody that
get
can
Master
help.
Lulu, and I've trusted Master Lulu to get him back, and guess what? It almost caused a fucking war. The bitch only wants me.
And that's the one person. Could be other.
I don't know what else to do, okay?
I don't know. Short of
To
stricken
fight
your own
happy
memory
is
of him.
just...
And odds are good, I wouldn't even know how to do that. Short of giving you a hell of a concussion.
Heck, how might he even know that she didn't do something to him? Watch. Watch I magically get him back, and next thing you know, she appears here as well.
I don't know. I don't know. Personally, the amount of times I've seen Happy recently, I've been actively trying to snap her spine in half. But she keeps slipping out of my fingers. Both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Most I managed to get was snapping a leg. So I won't lie. I don't like dealing with demons, if I can help it, or devils, or whatever the fuck. Frankly, if she were helpless for me, I'd probably peel her legs off one by one, peel her limbs off one by one. But that would be if I felt it even did a lick of good, lick of purpose. There's a bloody void demon puppeting her.
I have an
Odds
idea
are good,
for you.
I wouldn't even be surprised if the actual Happy's not even in the driver's seat anymore. And that's why he's being neglected.
You might want to take the pack off.
Fine, let me put it down in the house then. Find a spot where it's not going to obstruct nothing. Actually, it's not like we're going to make too much use out of this spot anyway. You know how I feel she's not herself?
As much as I
in
hate.
any capacity?
How
I
so?
know. She stabbed me through the chest with her sword. Twice. If she were actually wanting me dead, I wouldn't be standing here. My heart would be stabbed, my soul would be gone. My lungs would be torn to shreds. Yet both times, the only thing that broke was the cage. The cage of ribs. Whatever's controlling her, don't have full understanding. Despite the amount of death threats she's been throwing at me.
I hate that I'm doing this, but I know he has the book. On the wall where that sign is, you see West's room.
Would you want me to go in?
Where is it? We're in his room. This is it.
Oh. Weird to have it connected to a well, I'd admit.
Well, I did it for a joke. When I thought I lost my son for good, he emerged from my old house as well.
I see.
So I made the joke of, well, I guess you live in a well. Sure enough, he made it reality.
And I'm assuming you're still holding on to hope that it'll happen again. You'll just see him here.
Maybe.
Barely any worse for wear.
Or at the place.
Like, even if I'm not quite
Tell
one
me.
yet. Eh,
Tell me one thing, okay?
fine.
If I was to give you this book, A, deal with that bitch, and B, make sure to return it.
I could certainly bally well try.
It's a book of firemancy.
Huh. I see.
Now, here's the thing that I can do. Actually, we kinda need your pack now, so that way I can demonstrate it, but...
Oh, fuck you. You
come
dafty.
on.
You fucking daft.
He grabs your shoulder, aka hit the respawn button. Stop.
Don't. Don't do
Sorry.
that. I know I've had bad experiences with me soul being shifted like that.
Sorry.
Odds are good. That damn demon's probably getting more and more understanding of her strength. Considering last time I was in close proximity with that bitch. Or that puppeted bitch.
Grab your pack and I'll show you what you
She
can
tried
do.
pulling me soul out.
Eh.
Keyword,
Do you have a pack with anybody on your soul?
High Priest. I'm pretty sure. At least by the factor of this coin. He told me that if I
Talk to Priest about it.
properly he told me that if I properly cark it, he'd get me soul. Encage it, and wait until I was good and ready to decide what to do. Whether to come back, whether to move on, whether to shift bodies, probably. I don't even know.
Okay. Right here is good.
Hmm.
Book, please. But just in case. Thank you. Do me a favor. Arms out and overheat them.
Shite. Alright, fine. How much you want me overheating?
You then... all the way, trust me. You then feel her grab it. And it actually feels stable.
How the shirt's supposed to be a double-edged
pack.
sword. Sure. The arms are hot enough to burn anything it
With a
touches.
demon. A pack to burn. A pack with a demon gave me the brilliant power of flame and fire manipulation. You keep the flames down in the arms, all they are is just hot.
But what of the blood inside?
It's boiling, and it might waste it a good bit. But make sure to have snacks on you and stuff for your resi, just in case.
Aye.
In that book I'm giving you, gives you access to this.
So being able to keep
I don't
myself at
know
a
if
high
you can
temp
do
without
how
boiling
long
my
you
blood
sh-
away. As much.
Yes. Yes. It still wastes a good chunk, so try to cool yourself down before I release.
Aye, aye. I was gonna say, usually the heat sinks end up doing that, but there isn't exactly easy airflow in a dream. I'll try to make use of it.
My suggestion, just when you're starting off learning, please do it in a fucking body of water.
Aye. Frankly, this area might be the easiestly accessible, I wouldn't lie. You know where I live,
Well, if you want to
right?
give it a go, sure. Yeah, sure. If you want to give it a try, up on it in.
Aye. Keep one hand below the
Read
surface.
page and just read the page and just, well, try to replicate it, I guess. Imagine the flow of energy and go from there.
Charge, imagine the flow, twist it, turn it to the needs.
What is with you in this shit? Okay.
Did I actually roll a
for
nat
fucking
20
second.
on? Did you actually roll a nat fucking 20? I
got a
swear to God.
19. You got a fucking 19. You got a fucking 19.
Brother!
Why? Why is it whenever Max gives you shit, it fucking works no matter what? What the fuck?
That's the power of friendship right there.
First try. What?
That's the real superpower of teamwork right there.
Apparently. Yeah, apparently.
If I work,
Damn, okay. Oh, there
I
you
work
go.
with... Wait, no, it might be easier if I see the thread. If I... Aye. Aye. Shite, that's a lot of steam. Sorry.
Yeah, fine.
Maybe if I can... draw it towards the fingers, or the knuckle point. Keep the heat away from the vessels. Aye. That works. But I need to keep doing it. So I'd have to also try to do this a bit more passively.
It took me time to learn mine.
Learning it's the one.
Outside
Learning
of
it's one
that.
thing. I imagine learning how to use it properly is quite another. Evidently,
Oh,
me
believe me.
being able to quite notably see the threads of magic Or flow of magic, or however the fuck you call it. Probably makes us a bit easier.
Reds, all the same. Most likely.
Able to spot it and put it in my mind's eye, grab even with the metal hands, and shift.
Honestly.
What's this sparkly? It's dream essence.
Huh. Dream essence. Hope and Old Truth have been teaching me about that. My
See, I
tier
knew.
11
I knew
friends.
you had more friends.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not gonna ask them to do it. Oh, also, forgot to mention, yeah, Shade definitely wants a rematch now.
I figured as much. Fighting
No,
spirit don't
her
intend to
stats
die,
just got
do
tripled.
it? Oh,
Yeah.
I see. And you know,
Well,
magic
here's the
seems to
thing,
be
you
a
can
bit
now
easier
see
thing
her.
to power up than it is make.
Both you and her are getting stronger, it looks like.
Just
I'm
in
still
different
regaining my
ones.
strength.
With me, it seems to be more emotionally and nimbly. Personally, I feel like I'm starting to rust. But that might just be
I don't think so.
That might be my own self-worth talking at that point.
I think it is.
Probably. I mean, I made these arms to make sure I weren't powerless against the problems of the West. Made sure even if a sandworm were to swallow me whole, I'd at least be able to find a way to claw my way back out. I could resist a sand crab's pincer trying to split me in two. I just keep saying that it's more meant for heavy duty lifting, even if it is. It's to make sure I can at least still fight back, you know?
I understand.
Getting trounced in a
I mean,
fight,
heck,
that brings those feelings of powerlessness back.
Ramsey, Jack, just remember, you're never powerless, especially with how many people are with you. I mean, heck, I am literally one look at your hand away from saying, I need help.
It's just a matter of how busy I am at that point. I've got a job, both to me kin and to me own little slices of era. Alongside whatever else Jones has me do. Like, you even aware what happened with Jones?
Yeah, I was informed by Hope.
Oh,
I might be helping him with it, I don't know.
maybe.
I'm still not strong enough, though. I don't have all of my, kit yet.
You're not...
Just
Listen,
say.
even if it's a valid point, you're not... You're not going to start putting yourself down after telling me to not put myself down. Come on.
I'm being honest. I'm still waiting on my powers to recover.
Yeah, no,
Been
you
months.
may have a valid point, but for God's sake, take it off me hands a minute. Fuck's in his regular hand. Frankly, I don't know that much. Frankly, when it comes to the void demon shite that's possessing Happy and was Baron, alongside another one of the bloody sins, I feel out of my league. Yet, second to last mission I had been on, if it weren't for me, the mission would have been an abject failure. Sarah, that bloody... Sure, she may have briefly heard me disparaging that whole scenario, but at the same time, she understands why I said it, so that's probably why she's not holding that much of a grudge. Picking half the team picked, can he do shite? And Ember's barely dead. Far as I know, ice meets fire, fire cools down, dies out. That's probably why
when
I'm
you control
accidentally...
fire, make sure it doesn't go away.
That's probably why it's accidentally a that's probably why I feel I'm on slightly more decent footing against Happy. Her ice magic cools me down, even if it hurts. Meaning I can expend more charge without risking an overheat. And well, I did pin her to a wall and damn near burned through her whole, what felt like all of her mana supply at that point. Is that what you call the resource? I was just calling it magic.
Mana.
But obviously, orders to try and bring him back alive, trying to get tech to bring them back to their usual self. And frankly, I'm gonna use that to force a fucking favour onto her. After all, bringing a demon back from the brink is bound to get something out of it, right?
And do me a favour. Once it is all said and done, thank you.
Frankly, I don't even know what the fuck this man is. Thickety, like, how does he have that much pull that he's able to pull a bloody sin? I thought they only answered to Asmodeus. Or Astaroth, or whatever the fucking high-ranking demon is. High-ranking devils or demons or what have you. And besides, it's not like it ain't the first bloody deal with a devil I've made. After all, at this point, if I really want to count it,
yes, you have,
Jones.
my boyfriend.
If I really want to count it, first deal I ever made was probably with Jones. Help him, I get cash. Then I get sent into hell, fight machinery, fight an archangel. And now, me kid and I never need to worry about credits again. Thanks to all that. And at this point, all it's cost me is 3 separate skull fractures. Alongside spending at least two nights inside of on a Foundation hospital bed.
Wow.
At the very least, I wouldn't be surprised if Priest is probably keeping an eye on me soul. So that if it is yanked out of my body, he could just yank it straight back to him. Have you even nattered with Priest when I told you? I'm not disparaging you, I know he likes to think of himself as more a last resort than anything, only called on when 100% necessary, but...
I just don't... Happy made one ruling, and that was do not involve any gods, otherwise I'll make sure that you are hunted.
Fine. Let's see.
So, I don't know if I could. I know Priest is a
And well-
friend, but still.
Priest is a friend.
I want
The
my
priest is
son
also 4 gods in one. I'd probably be violating that 4 times over. I'm hoping
Still,
maybe I can
even if he wants to
get
get
a swag.
involved, I don't know if he could break through that frickin' barrier. Master
Maybe-
Lulu couldn't.
I don't know. Maybe that Hope fellow you're on about could break through it. I don't know. Or whoever the hell dreamers you end up coming across. I mean, not the weirdest names I've heard. After all, there was someone at Fight Finder that's been missing for a long while that was just named the King. He certainly didn't have a fucking crown on him.
I think there's one person who could actually go there, tell the truth, and dispose of it quickly.
That is...
I don't know exactly what he does, but a nightmare called Old Truth. Honestly, he's
Sounds like
powerful. I just don't
sounds
know
like
how
one.
powerful.
Sounds like one of them kid tales.
He's an old man that has a cane that literally can just shift into a scythe.
Oh, alright. Does he wear black robes, by chance?
Yeah. Not black.
For a
Old
second I thought you
bandages all
managed to
over his
make...
body.
For a second I thought you were about to say you managed to make friends with the Grim fucking Reaper.
Technically I have. Let's not read into it.
Fuck's sake. The more I keep hearing about you, the less I want involvement in the dream realm, I swear. Like, sure, there's still that bally
Above
business
all
regarding
else.
those weird, what'd you call it, quasi? Summit that apparently I seem to be the best suited to go up against, despite everything. Probably just because of me not having any magic to exploit, any weaknesses that are easy to spot. It's just big metal fists.
And plus, you don't even need to control the fire. Heck, it's magic that you can just switch on and off. All about control.
Hey,
She
frankly,
grabs the flame for the lantern.
I'll see. Oh no. Maybe you could see about asking him. Asking that there's hope and truth. See how strong they
Maybe.
are, I guess. A nightmare with a
I'll
scythe.
see.
Just a scythe?
But I don't know what else he has.
I mean,
And that honestly terrifies me.
I don't know. Shade had quite a lot to her. I mean, and you said her abilities have or stats, you called it, her strength has fucking tripled. And well, when I fought her, she's a melee specialist, and I managed to fight her to a standstill, or I guess a double drop. That was mainly because she was smart enough to actually
Don't
attack
forget
the
you're
Resi.
also powerful as well.
Aye. Well, it's a good I wouldn't be surprised if she did attack the Resi, I probably would have been able to wear her down. Because I definitely know I was
So,
bleeding from
I'm
damn
gonna-
near everywhere by the time I dropped.
Yeah, especially
Less said about that thought, the better. I don't like it. I don't want to envision it. At the very least, I don't have to worry about something
Well,
happening to me eyes. Or at least,
true.
organic eyes. Now that they no longer exist.
True. I'm gonna head out.
At least
I gotta
that's-
get over to my library.
Aye, and I guess probably contact them, I guess. Tell you
Contact and maybe let's.
Aye. Goodness. The amount of hugs I've gotten this past week. Frankly, hopefully
I kinda need one.
And well, not to disparage you, but I hope I never feel the pain you do. Especially considering I'm mine.
If you become a father, I will be a good mother-in-law. Or at least I'll try to be.
You say that like you're related to me, lass.
I'm
I think
not
the right term is
related.
godmother.
Or is it technically godmother? Yeah.
Mother-in-law implies you're related. Which, sure.
Right.
I bet your magic
Also,
is flowing in me fucking veins, but that only
I also
counts.
found out something. Well, if we want to get technical, that's literally my blood, so...
Aye, and it's slowly been infused into mine, so at this point it's just my blood again. Just with a little bit of sorcerous magic going in. Also, I won't lie to you, since you're a good buddy, I am going to be a father soon. I don't know how long it'll be.
If you ever
until the
need
kid
somebody to
comes out.
babysit, I'm here.
I've got 7 kids. I've got 3 brothers and 4 sisters that can look after him. Never mind me own lass.
Well, you know me, though. I can give him fun.
Although also knowing you, don't get him into anything dangerous if that does become the case. I mean, I know I've
I
had a
already
couple
went
of...
to danger once.
I've had a dream turned
Especially
existential
with
on me.
my own son.
I've had a dream turned nightmarishly existential on me at one point. I've had the realization that one day, a day will come where I hold my child in my arms and not realize that it's the last time I ever do it. And that terrifies me.
Hey. Jack. All we can do is just be there. You're gonna make... Just say you're gonna make it. Make sure to remember who you're fighting for.
And no matter how many times I'm gonna end up giving Jonah the verge of cardiac arrest with how much scrap and injury I get, I'll make sure that promise is upheld. Jonah said he would meet Karen on that ferry boat before I do. And he's already told me that he ain't gonna fucking kill himself to beat me to it. And considering he's the one that gets into the least conflict of the family, even outside of Zaz and Jesse having a beef over weird picky food desires, he's wanting to live his life until he's no longer can move. Well, at least with Priest and Jones and maybe you and maybe those two that you're on about, I don't think I can ever truly stay dead. Hills, I'm pretty sure if I do fully die, Jonah and Raylan will probably delve into the underworld themselves just to yank me out of the ferry.
Hey, Hey, guess what?
Give me
I
a
literally have done that. And you have as well. So guess what? If you end up dead on a ferry down below, I'm going to get your ass again.
Besides,
Remember, Cookie?
well, aye, but that's more delving into a dead god's dream, isn't it? Hey, well,
Still, it was hell.
true. But we didn't encounter them river Styx. Hells, I wouldn't be surprised if the multiverse has turned into an ocean. And the banks have now just turned into islands. Who knows? Maybe they'll actually erect a lighthouse. As if Hades would ever bother with filling out the farms for it. Or maybe his wife will pester him too. Always look to Persephone.
Well.
As
Before I head out, I must know.
Aye.
Girl or boy?
No idea yet. It's not like we exactly have ultrasound out in the waste, and Rip and Chip I doubt has the equipment for it. And I'm not heading
I'm
to
sure
a
you
fucking
can get an ultrasound machine over there.
I'm certainly not getting me hands going all the way up to like the upper plates of Zephyra to try and get me hands on an ultrasound. Fuck that. We'll just have to find out. And odds are good, considering how mother and father seem to have been with kin and such. It's probably going to be a cat that comes out. No rabbit.
Well...
So at least you'll have that with common with them, eh?
Yes, but at the same time, what about my magic?
I don't really know. Considering that it's only a little
Well,
bit
if they
in
have
me,
soul
it's more
sight, they
me
have soul
learning.
sight. They have soul sight, they have soul sight. It's
Well,
fine.
if they have soul sight, they'll win hide and seek every time.
Well, don't forget what you have. Your eyes are literally to where, hey, all of my soul sight is here because I don't have them anymore. So maybe your kid's gonna get the same attribute.
It's definitely not like my kid's gonna be born without eyes.
Yeah, true.
Plus,
But still, I bet
know
they're gonna
Zaz
have the
is-
sights and the senses.
I know Zaz is working on an idea to try and change the eyes up so I don't have, or fix some it up with them, change some, make a Mark III that don't require me to have to take it out. Probably use the same kind of toggle system that lets me see through my own metals. How do you think? Actually, were you watching what was happening with me inside? Or were you just kind of taking a fat snooze? And then waking up and being like, what the fuck have you two done?
Well, don't forget, I was kind of sleeping because massive gash in my side.
That also will do
So
it.
then I woke up and I was just like, what the fuck happened?
Sorry for having to make you reopen it.
Ah, you're fine. But you didn't find out anyways, and he wasn't mad. So, we're good.
Even if I could tell he was looking at me like that.
Well, either way, I'm gonna head out.
Aye, sorry,
Have a
don't
lovely
let me
night,
keep.
okay?
Sorry, don't you let me keep you. And
You're
well,
fine.
at least for reiteration, I'll see if I can bung a favour off of her. Leave this whole process be. Give him back. Else, if I have to make a deal to be part of her industry or some shite, or give something I care about away.
Don't make a deal. And I'll tell you what deal you should make. If you do. If you do a deal, knowing her... No. I know what she would want.
I think the only request at that stage would be for
Happy.
him to be given to me.
Her deals are literally what will break you. Her deal might be for your child in exchange for mine. That's how Happy works. She attacks the most valuable thing to you and then makes the deal.
Maybe a little callous.
He is horrible.
Maybe a little callous, but me and Raylan could just make another.
That is your kid. What do you think she would say?
I don't know. Hills.
I would say no.
I don't even know.
As a mother, don't do that.
Personally, I don't even think I'd be a good parent. That's why I'm still banking on the factor of having 7 kids to look after it. After them. Alongside me, lass. Alongside you. Alongside Az. Alongside maybe even Priest. And Jones.
Jack. I'll tell you what a good father is. And I'll tell you your role. Your role is to be that for them. Protect them. That is your role. Show that their father cares. Give them care, give them hope. Show them there's no need to be afraid. Your dad here, with his giant metal arms, will punch a mountain for you.
I suppose at that point, I'd have to find something else that's equally precious. Even if it's my own fucking heart. Because I'm not giving me kid up just
You're
to say
not killing
yours.
yourself.
Sure, I could get a second heart implant. It'll be a bit dodgy for Rip and Chip to do it, and
Well, then it won't matter.
maybe it's a factor
She
of...
wants something that will break you.
She'll either want me kid or me mind, probably. Or every last resource I've got. She's a greedy bitch. But at the same time,
Oh, she might
maybe
make
the
a deal
factor
to
of
find me.
maybe it's a factor of sweetening the deal, considering, you know, me having to being more instrumental in bringing her back from being controlled by a void demon, trying to puppet her around like a fucking string. Considering the brief moment she were underneath the Nullitech, she were confused. She had a headache. She didn't even know what she was doing. She didn't know what she was. She was confused why even I was there.
I won't.
I can find some way.
Again.
I can find a way. I can do it.
Anyways, I have to get going to my library and stuff.
Sorry.
All I will say is one simple
Sorry.
thing. I will say, be smart with your deal and make sure no strings are attached. Make sure there is no curses on that boy. Make sure that there is nothing. I just want West. Nothing else. Nothing on him, nothing in him, nothing implanted, just West.
Hells. I can even just say I just
West or
wanted to
West?
be sent. And Hells, maybe I could just keep him for a year or two before handing him finally over to you.
That would be fine. As long as I know he's safe.
And
Anyways,
it's not like...
I have to go for dimensionally as well because my mother needs help, so...
Okay.
I would say engine there, sorry.
Yeah, we can make a
Yeah.
separate scene for, like, or just text me for it. See you later. I'll just eat it. I
See you
forgot.
later.
I realized I hadn't done it in a while. How do you get out of a dream physically?
Mags would make a portal behind you. There you go.
Oh. Fair on.
Okay, I gotta go. Have a good night, man. I'll see you around.
Hey, I'll see you around, Max.